guys, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your love reading for the month of March. Aquarius, let's jump in and see what energies will be heading in, what energies you're currently in, or what energies you're leaving out of. Everybody is different, so let's see what we have, Aquarius. I do feel for some of you that are in a connection that there may be a lot going on. For some of you, I even feel like you may feel, or somebody feels like they're stuck. Okay, I don't know what that is, but that's just kind of what I was feeling. But let's see what the cards have to say for your energy. So we have the Fool. I'm going to take that. We have Death. We have the King of Cups. The High Priestess. The Nine of Wands. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So Aquarius, I'm kind of feeling this month that somebody may not be happy. All right, I'm just, that's just kind of what I'm seeing here. I feel like there is you, or maybe your person is just simply wanting something new, and I feel like it's leaving someone in a place where they're not sure like what to do. Like, you know, there's silence, there may be a lack of communication between you and somebody else, but I feel like somebody is upset. Maybe they're sad. Maybe it's something that you said. Maybe it's what you're not saying. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but whoever you're dealing with this month, Aquarius, I feel like they want to return. I feel like two of you may not be speaking, or maybe the two of you are not connecting in some way at this time. And it's almost like I see you wanting something new. Like, you know what, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't, you know, I don't want to be bothered with this person. I just want to start over again. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to explain this the way that the cards are speaking to me. But for someone here, you may be in a connection, one in which you may feel like you just don't want to deal with anymore. Okay, like you're tired of the foolishness. You may be tired of this person pretending like they're naive. Okay, I just feel like there's somebody here that, you know, may even be playing a little too much, or playing games, so to speak. And I know you're like, what? Like, yeah, that's kind of just what I'm feeling here. There's someone here that, you know, it's just doing a bit too much maybe for you. And I feel like they know what they're doing or how they're acting, but they're pretending, you know, like they don't know. So let's say, you know, like this King of Cups, like this is somebody, the King of Cups, you know, he although he should be emotionally mature, Aquarius, sometimes, you know, he can play, you know, games, like, you know, emotional games, or play with your emotions, or say things or do things, you know, to try to manipulate. And I feel like for some of you, you've had enough, right? You're kind of just like, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm not playing these games, you know, anymore. I'm tired of the secrets. You know, I'm too good for this, right? There is something about your person that it's almost like things that you just don't know. I almost feel like for some of you, and this not may be all, but for some of you, your person could even have someone else, okay? I just feel like that is just here, right? And a lot of you have just made the decision, you know, to walk away, okay? Because you're tired of the struggling, right? You're tired of, you know, feeling like, you know, you have to try to figure out like who your person really is. However, even though a lot of you have turned your back on someone here, a lot of you have decided to just switch it up, change it up, and walk away, I don't feel like they're 100% done with you, Aquarius. I just feel like they're heading, you know, right back into your direction. And I feel like they're coming right back with either a new offer, a new game, a new strategy, just something that to try to get you even to change your mind, if that makes any sense, Aquarius. Like I just feel like your person is just a bit too much for you, okay? Not that you can't handle them, it's just like you just don't want to. It's like, you know what, it's just time to go. Like, I'll just take my losses, I'm gonna go ahead and just ride on out of here, right? The death card is telling me that, you know, you've made some type of change, there's been some type of transition. I'm just gonna cut my losses and I'm just gonna go, because a lot of you knew from the jump that this person probably wasn't right for you, okay? Like, you knew that dealing with them just wasn't that it wasn't going to go anywhere. But some of you kind of, I think, made the decision to go towards this person anyway. Okay, you accepted this offer. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, you know, this is you accepting, you know, some type of offer here. I feel that this King of Cups, you know, made to you, but I don't feel like you want it anymore. I feel like you just kind of want to let it go because you know that it's not in your best interest. Okay, that this is not what you want. Some of you could be really connected to this person, and I feel that you may even feel like it's like you're stuck but you're not stuck. So in other words, like maybe you've moved in with them, okay, and you may feel like, damn, I've already moved in, you know, how am I gonna get out of this? Okay, so you kind of like stuck in that way. And you know, we're never really stuck, but I feel like for a lot of you there's some type of connection. So either you've moved in with this person, you've married this person, you've invested in them some way, shape, or form. Okay, I see it here with the Seven of Pentacles. So you've made some type of investment in this person, like you've invested something, and it's been hard nevertheless. Like whatever time, money, whatever you've put into this connection has just been, you know, it's just been challenging. But I feel like you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to take the loss. I don't really care. You know, I don't really care. So we have the Three of Cups. And then we have the Ten of Cups. I do feel like your person, again, has other things going on. It's almost like even though you've walked away from them, and I'm going to stick to that, a lot of you have walked away from them. Like I said, I don't feel like they're finished. And while they're playing, right, while they may be spending this time away from you, Aquarius, I do feel like they may be, you know, into other things. Some of you could be married to them. With this Ten of Cups here, this is the card definitely of marriage. It's a card of, you know, happiness, satisfaction, harmony. So again, they're just like, you know what, I'm good. Your person could be focusing on their money right now, their finances, their security, and you could be very well doing the same. However, during this transition, during this time where the two of you, you know, may not be connecting with each other, I do feel that they have, you know, other things going on, right? For some of you, you could directly be dealing with, you know, some type of player. Okay, so just be mindful of that. You know, I never trust any of the wands, the male wands. I just don't. You know, they're all over the place. Like, you know, the Knight of Wands, like he's very, you know, he's very flirty, right? He's very lustful, you know, very adventurous, and he rushes to make decisions. So a lot of you could have rushed into this relationship or this connection thinking that it was going to be okay, or thinking that it was going to work out and this was to be a nice fresh start for you, you know, someone new, someone spontaneous, maybe someone to have fun with. But for a lot of you, you're just like, nah, I don't even want this no more. Like I legitimately need to leave this nut alone and, you know, withdraw myself away from them. Just let them go, walk away, because it's just not worth the risk, or they just simply get on your nerves, Aquarius. So, you know, I'm just kind of sensing that. So let's see what else we have for you, Aquarius, this month. All right, so we have a new love. So yeah, so a lot of you, you know, here's the deal. All right, I almost feel like someone here got into some type of connection. It could be with a water sign. It could be, you know, because we have this King of Cups, we have a Scorpio here, and then we have the Fool, which to me is all signs, right? But it could be with any sign, of course. However, a lot of you got into some type of new relationship, and I feel like it was fairly quick and abrupt. You may have, you know, put your time, put your money. You could be sharing things. So if you're not sharing a space, you know, then I feel like a lot of you could be, you know, could have just jumped up, went and got married and got into this connection. And now you're just kind of like, you know what, I just don't want this anymore. So, you know, this could have been someone new to you. It could have felt, you know, just like that feeling of new love, that lust, that passion, you know, that adventurous type of feeling is what I'm feeling. Like when you met this person, you're just like, you know what, I think I can do this. I think I can have fun. But then in the back of your mind, you know, that little person was like, don't do this, don't do this. And so, you know, the two of you right now are just not really seeing eye to eye. But, you know, for some of you, you know, this distance, you know, during this time of distance, like your person hasn't stopped, you know, necessarily doing them. Like they're still happy, right? They're, you know, they're going out to parties. I feel like they're still communicating probably with other people. It's not like you letting them go, they just curled over and died anywhere. That isn't the case. I feel like they're still out having fun. They're still out doing, you know, that they're, this is who they've always been, Aquarius, just so you know. Like they've been that lustful person, that flirty person, that playful person, you know, just kind of all over the place. Probably got, you know, guys everywhere, girls everywhere. I do feel like this is your person. And I feel like, you know, right now you're just like, you know, I knew this person wasn't shit, you know, and you want to free yourself from them. So, you know, this new love, I don't think it's turning out to be the new love that you were anticipating on dealing with. Okay, and right now you just don't feel like they're worth, you know, they're worth anything. That's just how I'm sensing this, Aquarius. All right, sorry, your cards went down, Aquarius. They went down, so let's just give them a reshuffle. Okay, because all right, Aquarius, messages for Aquarius. What else do we have for Aquarius? Who is this person? I'm telling you, I feel like this is somebody who plays on emotions, right? They play a lot of games. I don't know. I'm feeling something like with the summertime. Again, some of you could be married to this person. I just feel like it's just a lot going on. Somebody here wants to kind of make things right as well. I'm just feeling that that feeling, okay? So we have the card of observe. You know, this, whoever this is, Aquarius, like they're kind of just like, you know what, I'm not going to sweat Aquarius. I'm going to let Aquarius do whatever it is that, you know, they want to do. But in the meantime, it's like if you just say the words, Aquarius, I swear they will immediately, you know, open back up, you know, to you. So they're acting like they're not affected by the fact that, you know, you've either left them, you're not speaking to them, whatever this death card is, like whatever energy of this death card is. So, you know, even though they've lost you in some way, right, and you've cut off this relationship and things have come to an end, it's almost like they're like, yeah, well, we'll see. Like, we're going to see where this goes. So even though you're not, you know, connected or in a relationship at this time, your person's just sitting back watching and waiting to see, you know, how this is going to turn up. So they could be quiet right now. They could be kind of in that hermit or that high priestess mode, right? Where they're really quiet, you know, they're just watching, you know, trying to predict what the outcome is going to be, whether you're going to pick up the phone, whether you're going to call them, whether you're going to start all over again. So although they're acting like they're not pressed, I feel like at the end of the day, they kind of are, right? They're just watching to see if who's going to call first. You know how you play that game? Like, are they going to call me first, or, you know, I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to watch and wait. Like, that's kind of what your person is doing right now. So whether you care or not is yet to be determined. But I do feel like right now, a lot of you are just focusing on yourself. Like you're just, you know, nurturing yourself, like growing yourself, okay? I keep hearing marriage. So I feel like some of you, I don't know, like some of you may have jumped up and immediately got into a relationship with somebody here, or immediately, you know, got into this 10 of Cups, and now you're just kind of like, I should have waited a little bit. I should have watched a little longer, you know, and that's just that. But it's cool, right? You're focusing on your growth. You're focusing on your money, right? A lot of you are doing constructive and creative things right now. You know, you're not really focused on this relationship like at all. And I see that here, okay? Your happiness right now is lying within yourself, not this person, this month, Aquarius. So Aquarius of you, okay? So we have the card of move, and we also have well-deserved reward. Like, you know, a lot of you, like I said, I feel like when you met this person, it was almost, it almost felt like a good thing to do, right? To make this move, you know, to get into this connection. You felt like finally this was the person that, you know, you've been looking for. But I feel like, you know, somewhere down the road, you know, the flow just wasn't there, right? The connection just wasn't there. I don't know exactly what this is, right? But I just feel like this person wasn't able to make you happy, or they just weren't, like, they just weren't for an Aquarius, okay? Whoever this is, you know, whether they choose to admit it or not, I feel like their personality, like they're alone, right? And they kind of surround themselves either with like people, things, money, to kind of fill the void, okay, or to fill in the void. So, regardless of what they may be doing, like if they're quiet and they're not talking to you, I just want to let you know, like I just feel like, they're isolated, they're alone, like they just are. And I feel like you've taken your, because you've taken yourself back from them, they're out there probably, dating other people, looking for new love, trying to keep their mind off of you so that they can stay happy. Like they're really on the hunt right now, so they're trying to fill that space, Aquarius, because you've left them feeling, alone. So they're trying to move on. However, that's not really what they want at heart. So your person hasn't gone anywhere other than they're just running around playing with other people, okay, trying to keep themselves distracted by all means necessary so that they don't have to think about, what you're up to, okay? I'm just saying. So whatever works, right, Aquarius? Okay, yeah. Meanwhile, you're just like whatever, right? I'm just gonna do me, work on my money, work on myself, and make sure that I'm happy. Meanwhile, your person's watching to see, what your next move is gonna be, Aquarius. So they're watching. They want to know what's on your mind. Okay. All right. I know there's something with your person. I keep hearing like money, finances, stability. So I don't know if this is you, why this keeps pumping and jumping in my head. If this is what you're doing, this is what they're doing. For some of you, your person could just be working on their money, their stability. But for others of them, I just feel like they're running around, playing around. Like, they're just out there. Yeah, you see, like, I can't make this up. Like, you see this third party. Exactly. Like, that's kind of how I kind of feel like what, they're actually doing. Like, since you've blocked them, since you've cut them off, since you've restricted, like, access, to you, so to speak, or you just cut them off. Like, this is what they're doing. They're engaging in talking to other people, seeing other people. Like, they're doing anything they could possibly do opposed to, thinking about you, right? Because of that, right? You cut them off, and I'm telling you, it touched them, even though they're trying to be strong, okay? They're saying to themselves, like, you know what, I don't care, let Aquarius go, I deserve better, right? I feel like that's what they're thinking, and they're trying to move on, but I feel like they're handling this like all the wrong way. So Aquarius, I don't know why you broke up with them. Never mind. There it is, drama, messy, and burden. So it's like you knew this. So I feel like a lot of you got into this connection, and I'm not saying that all of you did this, but some of you got into this connection knowing that this person was messy, knowing that there was something that, you were telling yourself, like, you know what, I probably shouldn't do this, right? Because we have the high priestess here. So I feel like a lot of you may have known that, your person was messy. You may have known that, this wasn't really the connection that you were kind of looking for, but it kind of seemed right, but it just wasn't, if that makes any sense to any of you guys. Like, I feel like you knew this, but yet, this was somebody new. A lot of you were looking for some type of new relationship, some new love. And I feel like even like, I don't know, I keep hearing stability. So I don't know, your person may have their shit together. Like they may have their money right and things like that, which is helping them, I think, move past you, Aquarius. Or I'm not even gonna say move past you, because they haven't moved past you, because they want to come back. Like I said, they're waiting for the opportunity, to come back, because you broke up with them. And now I know why, because they have issues, like they messy, and like I said, like emotional manipulation. So look, you got leave me alone. So I kind of feel like this was the way you went out, Aquarius. Like, look, just go, you messy, just go ahead and go your way. This is what causes breakup, and now you're just like, I'm straight. Like, I'm straight. If your person could spy on you, they probably would. Okay. But for some of you, I just feel like there's the connection is so vast, right? Like I said, because you cut them off. So, maybe they're not on your social media anymore. Maybe you've relocated. Maybe you've moved out, of the home. I don't know. There's something here where, they just don't have immediate access to you, okay? And because they can't change that, this is the reason why they're trying to surround themselves, like, with other guys or the girls, or going to parties or hanging out, knowing that there's nothing else in the world that would matter to them more but for you to make the first move and kind of just pick up the phone. So they're pretending like they don't care, but I'm telling you, like, Aquarius, they're like, they got issues. Your person even has like, like, they're manipulative, they have trust issues, they have, like I said, they have a lot going on with them. But to you, I kind of feel like you just was like, look, you're wasting my time. Like, you're wasting my time. You're wasting my time. I'm kind of over it. I'm letting this go. I'm going to go ahead and go my way. And by you making that decision, I'm telling you, you've left them hopeless. You left them isolated. You've left them alone. And they're doing their best to cope, Aquarius. So they're doing their best to cope. So let's see. So we have letting go, moving on, walking away, all the things that we just said, Aquarius. Like, you let them go. Like, I don't care how fast you got into the relationship. As fast as you got in, for some of you, that's as fast as you got the hell out. Because, like I said, they messy. They have too much going on, too many secrets, right? So for some of you, it's just that messy, right? They concealing stuff. They like secret squirrel. You just don't know, enough about them. Or you can feel it in your gut that there's something that either they're not telling you, or it's just something that's just not right. And I know Aquariuses don't play that. They don't play that. They don't play that. So I understand, you walking away, moving on, and letting go, right? As we said in this entire reading, right? Walking away, letting go. So there's that distance, right? That's what I was saying. Like, for some of you, they don't have access to you. So whether they live far away or whether they live next door, okay, it doesn't really matter. Like, you're doing everything that you possibly can, not to deal with this commitment, like to release yourself, from them, put in that space so that you just don't have to deal with them. Like, you just can't get no clearer that you just don't want to be bothered. Like, when that card said leave me alone, I feel like you meant that, right? Because you're trying to release them, you're letting them go, you're moving on, you're distancing yourself, and that's just that. Your person is borderline clingy. And I'm telling you, like, I can just feel it. Like, that King of Cups, they clingy as hell, right? I want to say another word, but they're very clingy. And the fact that there's distance between the two of you is legitimately what's saving you right now, Aquarius, from them, like, spying on you, stalking you. Their pride is what's keeping them from blowing up your phone if you haven't blocked them. If you blocked them, then that's why they're not blowing up your phone. But other than that, I don't know. Some of you, they are spying on you, right? Regardless, because it came into my mind earlier, it just popped in there again. They are spying on you. And for others of you, they can't, because they just can't access you for some reason, all right? Little turd, right? So we got mistakes, all right? So again, like, lost soul, it says mistakes, misunderstood, victim. This is their mentality. Like, this King of Cups in this reading, this is their whole MO, right? Feeling like they're misunderstood. They could be, you could be hearing them say things like, I'm a good person. If you knew me, you wouldn't, I don't know. Like, your person has a lot of insecurities, okay? They have that victim mentality, right? They want to act like they're misunderstood when in fact, they just manipulative. Let's just say that. Like, they're honestly just manipulative, and that's crazy. So there's our return, right? Like I said earlier, like, they're pretending like they don't want to be bothered when in fact they want to come back, Aquarius. So they just shooting the shit right now, pretending like they don't care. But I'm telling you, if you just utter the word, Aquarius, this person they're gonna turn around. They will be at your door before you can even finish saying, hey, let's try this again. Like, regardless, I feel like when a lot of you let them go, I mean, they could have been angry. Maybe they said some nasty things to you as well. Because I just kind of felt like maybe, I'm not hearing, but I'm feeling like a conversation between you and them where you may have been honest. You may have, like, spoke your truth and been like, look, I don't want this. I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone. Go your way. And they may have gotten a little nasty. They may have said some things that maybe they wish that they could take back. Maybe they disclosed some information to you that they wish that they could take back. For some of you, these are text messages I feel like they may have sent, and even taken those back. There's something that they've done, said, that maybe that they've regretted, right? Because if not, this second chance wouldn't be here, right? So it had to be something that, you know, they've said in order to want to have to make amends, okay? And so whether this is something they said, something they did, something they didn't do, maybe you just saw through they bullshit, you know, and you just kind of just let them go, Aquarius. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Look, there's that silence, right? Frozen, no words, stone wall. You know, you just giving them the cold shoulder. You're in that Queen of Swords energy right now, where it's just like, look, I'm straight. Go ahead, go your way. You know, the Queen of Swords realizes, you know, when it's time, you know, to step back, because, you know, she's logical, right? He's logical. He's intelligent, right? He's independent and he's clever. And so a lot of you know that, you know, the silence is killing them. Like, them not having access to you is wreaking havoc on their utter soul, okay? You know, and so even though they may be suppressing their words right now, like I said, they're quiet. They're not really revealing a lot. They're not really saying much to you, Aquarius. They acting like they don't care, but I shit you guys not. It is all an act, just like everything else that this person has been doing, saying. It's all just been an act, you know. And I think this is the issue. Like, you realize that, you know, your person should just know God's doing good. So let's get you a final card, and we're gonna get out of here, Aquarius. All right. So we have the Two of Cups. So here we go, Aquarius. They're not done with you yet, okay? Because I feel like they're not willing to let go of this connection. They want to reconcile with you. They want to come back, okay? They want a union. You know, they may even come back and just be like, hey, Aquarius, can we just be friends? We could just be friends. If we can't be lovers, we could just be friends, knowing God darn well that they want more than that, Aquarius. So this is what I have for you. This is very interesting, and I think you're going to enjoy dealing with this person. Not that, you know, playing, you know, I don't want to say, not that, I feel like you're just giving this person back a taste of their own medicine, right? Because whoever you've been dealing with, they play a lot of games. You know, they got a lot of, you know, people around them. You know, if it's a girl, they got other guys. If there's a guy, they got other girls. And they met their match this time. So Aquarius is just like, look, I don't give up what you have, right? You could just go ahead, kick rocks, go your way. And I think this is what is bothering this person, because they've never really dealt with someone quite like you, Aquarius. And so therefore, you know, you're not as easy. So you're a little bit of a struggle to them. And I don't feel like they know how to disconnect themselves from you, because you got your hooks in them and you just dismiss them. And that is bothering them to their soul, Aquarius. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.